life just went, man just started knocking around with some hooligans, fam. And yeah, and when I say hooligans, it's like, yeah, our thing was hands-on, like, you feel me? It was hands-on, fam. It was,
would you look at it now as that was serious friendship, just to let you know that a main subject today is friendship?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm just gonna throw
you know what it is
now.
for me, luckily, yeah. And I can even hold my hand up and say there was times where I look at myself in the mirror and think, rah, this thing that I'm doing and the things I'm getting myself involved in, like, do these people even see me like that? Because it's like, the environment, like the block was toxic. It was toxic, bro. Like everyone's trying to be that guy, and at the same time, everyone's trying to not be that idiot. You understand? So it's just testosterone. Everyone's just sure. You're just, man, not even doing their own brethren's horrible. Just for the sake of the game. You understand? And it's like, man's in this. You get me? So it's like, raw, like, is this? But as time went on, I know it sounds fucked. I grew to understand it, and a lot of unnatural shit just became natural to man. You feel me? And yeah, man, just cut through.
For what?
Yeah, it's like just shit.
Nah,
like,
I just had to give you a mark.
It's a.
I had to give you a mark for
bro,
what?
You go to prison, you risk your liberty every single day of your life. For a price you can't put your finger on, you're prepared to stab, shoot and kill and go to prison for 5 to 10 to 15 to life. Yeah? But look in the mirror and call yourself sensible. How? How does that make you sensible? How does that make you sensible? And then at the end of it, you're sitting in jail for 5, 10, 15, 20 years for what?
Why was you not doing it? For what?
Bro, do you know what it is, yeah? You see that question there?
I know. You don't know that till you
Bro,
get
do
older.
you know what? Yeah, like, it's
yeah, because then it's
the
just
answers
like...
You
don't
gotta go
even-
through some shit first.
Yeah, man, you just gotta because I know how, like, that's why I feel these drill youths and that. I know how it is to get a phone
Same
call
here.
to say, yo, your
Same
brethren
here.
just got mashed up right now by these youths. Like, it's not no who done, like, you know, is in me. Even when the phone's ringing, you know what the phone's ringing for. And it's like, this was an everyday thing. And I remember, I speak with my younger brethren about it all the time. Because they don't rate, man. You feel me? They see it as, like, yeah, man, you lot ain't, like, you feel me? You know what it's like now. And I hear them, but it's like, it was so similar back then. Like, I can't tell you a time when man even planned to do something. Probably like 2 or 3 times. This was just on site every day. Come we go shit. And it was like, at first, like I said, I'm just winging it. So man's like, shit. Man's going, cause man seen what happened to certain man that didn't go. Like, I seen how them man they got treated. So I ain't gonna be one of them guys. So like, first thing to check off the list.
You're not gonna jump out the car like my man in, what is it, Menace or Boys in the Hood. You're not gonna jump out the car.
It's not I tick things off the list. You feel me? I saw things happen to man. Yeah. I said, cool, innit? I ain't making the same mistake as you. Even if it was my brethren. I'm not gonna lie, I'll tell man straight. Like, there's certain man that's come around and they ain't survived, you feel me? Like, this, from the inside, it's toxic, bro.
So did you
dodge
conviction, or did you get convicted of anything?
I had couple problems, innit? With the law, innit? But luckily, like I said, innit, I learned from other people's mistakes, innit? There's people where I'm from that are gone, bro. And man come into it knowing these things, you understand? So when I was going through certain things, I just knew how to conduct myself. It's one of them ones. It's as simple as that. And yeah, car, a lot of man could probably say that. You get me? They're from places where man have gone through things, but man's bit, it's kind of different still. It's historical, you get me? It's mad.
I get it.
It's mad. It's mad. So, yeah. But now, where I'm now, because like I said, I'm 29. This wasn't that long ago. I'll say this life properly stopped for me when I had my first child, like, mentally. And that was when I was 23. That was 2015. It wasn't that long ago. You get me? Said it on another podcast. They looked at me like I was an idiot. And for my first 2 youths was born, I was armed.
That's it.
I was in that mind state. And I
What
could
did
hold
you
my
have, a
hand up
girl?
right now and say, it wasn't even that dangerous then. But how life had been, nah, man. Like,
But that happens to a lot of men though as well though.
it's a PTSD thing, innit? Like, it's not even, I'm not even trying to, don't think I tried to tough guy that off. Like, yo, I had it with me. Nah, man. This was like, I'm fearing it's like I had a new level of paranoia. Cause that's what it was for me. I can't talk for everyone. But it's from, I was about 17 to even moments now, man, just, there's certain things, man, just, yo, it brings back certain, not even memories, just energies, you get me? So it makes me even move a certain way without me even noticing,
don't
you get
even
me? And that's
realise it,
dangerous. That's dangerous, you get me? Cause when you give off certain energies, you receive certain energies, you understand? So when I understood that, I stopped moving certain ways. I stopped arming myself. I stopped making sure I'm around certain man. And you get me?
Clocked it.
Yeah, and it's, when I say that, these are people that I love, don't get it twisted. And I'm around them again, you understand? Because we've grown up now. But at a point, like I said, I was at a point where I had a child. You get me? And I had a child. And then the next year I had another child. And then the next year I had another child. It's like, I don't even have time to be an idiot.
And they
So it's
need
like
you
life
here.
just licked me.
Yeah,
quick.
your thing's working.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
thing's working.
Yeah. So, yeah, it lit me quick. So I had to fix up. So yeah, by the time I had my third child, I was 25. And I thought, I just want to do
Watch
something.
him now, bomba.
Nah, 'cause you see
you
the-
going for a football team, Lips?
Maybe, man.
You get me?
Maybe basketball, 5 player.
Quickly.
Yeah. But nah, by the time I was 25 now, I just thought like, I want to do something now. You get me, car? You see the way I am, I've always been like this. I've always been the voice of reason.
Yeah.
Even though I was the same idiot, doing the same idiot business with the idiots from my block, I'll still have them conversations. Like, I was like podcasts, I've been having them since I was about 14.
Yeah,
I've been
you've
sitting
had
with
your
them and them
ideas
talking.
and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
them
yeah. I've been
things
sitting with them and them
sometimes.
saying,
Same with
yo,
man.
Yeah, I've been like
That's
that
why
too.
man
Yeah.
can just come to
You
you. and
understand?
talk.
We all do it, man.
Man just talk.
We all
innit?
do it, man. Come from that culture where
Yeah.
it's a lot of the shit we do, yeah, is silence. You get me? Don't snitch. Don't
Yeah.
tell him you did that. Don't tell him you live here. Don't tell him that's your gal. You get me? So when we get to talk, we're talking about everything. We get to talk with our brethrens, or we don't have to do the,
Yeah.
man, I have to do the colder silence
Yeah.
thing. Man's giving it all. You get me?